All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gimme 5, and today we talk about what I believe is political correctness run amok, another victim. Although it's hard to defend somebody who has been punished for expressing themselves when that person has said, okay, I deserve it, I apologize. Yet I will take on that unpleasant task. Curt Schilling, you know him, pitcher, commentator on ESPN, he of the bloody sock fame. Curt Schilling has been suspended by ESPN because they say that his tweet was completely unacceptable and no way represents our company's perspective. We made that point very strongly to Curt and have removed him from his current Little League assignment pending further consideration. So he was going to do the Little League World Series, and he's out. Why is Curt Schilling out, temporarily at least, I guess, could be permanently, at ESPN? Because of this retweet that Curt Schilling made. There it is. He retweeted this. The math is staggering when you get into the true numbers. And what it says there is it said only 5 to 10% of Muslims are extremists. In 1940, only 7% of Germans were Nazis. How did that go? Now, let's keep that up there for a second, even though I want to show my lovely face. Let's go back to that. What exactly did he do? And again, this was a retweet, but what exactly is offensive about this tweet to begin with? It's saying, as we hear over and over and over and over again, it's a small minority of Muslims who are radical Islamists, right? So 5 to 10% would be a small minority. So that can't be offensive. It says, it is said 5 to 10% of Muslims are extremists or radical Islamists. Then it goes on to say in 1940, and I don't know if this is true or not, but let's say it's true, only 7% of Germans were Nazis. Now, we know what happened in Nazi Germany. We see what's happening with radical Islam, not only in this country and in the West, but look what's going on with ISIS. Look at the beheadings. Look at the rounding up and killing and slaughtering of Christians, etc. What exactly, ladies and gentlemen, is offensive about this? Nobody's saying all Muslims are Nazis. They're saying it's a small minority of Muslims who are extremists, a.k.a. Islamists, jihadists, and they're a danger and a threat like Nazis were. So I don't understand what's offensive. Someone explain. Ricky Ricardo would say, start explaining. Start explaining to me what's offensive about that tweet. But Curt Schilling, and I'm not knocking him for this, he needs the paycheck like all of us do, so he tweeted this. I understand and accept my suspension 100%. It's my fault. Bad choices have bad consequences, and this was a bad decision in every way on my part. See, that's what I don't understand. I mean, I do understand it. I do understand it, folks. I do understand it. I don't understand why ESPN. Well, I do. I understand it all. When I say I don't understand, I understand. We live in a sick, twisted society. A very sick, twisted society. Where you can't say what you feel. Where you can't say something that's true because somebody might be offended. What is untrue and or offensive about the gist of that tweet that Curt Schilling retweeted? What? Someone's got to tell me. He's not saying Muslims are Nazis. He's saying the small minority that we keep hearing, that everybody, even Obama, admits, that the administration admits, a small minority, are like Nazis. You think they're not? Radical Islamists, jihadists aren't? So where's the problem? I don't see it. I don't see it. But I'm going to put up another tweet here. Someone, I don't know who this guy was, said, I appreciate you taking the image down and owning up to your mistake. Then he responds, Schilling does, I needed to actually think a bit before acting on that one, or not acting on me, though. In other words, it was his fault. Again, if that's the road he chose to take, I understand it. I understand what Curt did. He needs his job. He has kids. I get it. But what ESPN did is sick, and it's just symptomatic of the sick society in which we live. Thanks for watching.